as we come to you this evening. A Burlington store guard turns the tables on an armed would-be shoplifter. That and more. Chris Talk starts right now. Let's get into it. Welcome, listeners. I'm Chris Talks. This evening, we go into Brooklyn, New York, at Burlington Coat Factory, where a would-be shoplifter is taken down by a security guard. I'm gonna have Sarah, my AI, record that story. And more. Let's get into it.
A Burlington coat factory security guard shot at an armed would-be shoplifter who stormed into the store on Sunday after the teenager threatened to kidnap and shoot her. Sources said, the 15-year-old boy was part of a crew of 4 masked troublemakers who were turned away as they tried to enter the store at the corner of Pennsylvania and Wortman Avenues in East New York around 4:20 p.m. Sunday, according to cops and law enforcement sources, when they were booted from the clothing store for refusing to take off the masks. They warned the 60-year-old security guard, a retired cop, that they would return to kidnap and shoot her. The sources said, the young menace did return as promised, this time apparently brandishing a gun. According to the sources, the guard fired off 3 rounds at the teen gunman, who scurried away and ran for his life. Cops and sources said, but police caught up with the teen on Monday. The sources said, he was arrested and charged with burglary and menacing. According to the sources, a spokesperson for the retail chain did not immediately return a request for comment. The crime comes nearly 3 months after a 15-year-old migrant allegedly shot a tourist and fired at a police officer in a robbery gone wrong at a JD Sports store in the heart of Times Square. Authorities said, retail theft is up about 6% citywide so far this year, with 19,475 such incidents reported through Sunday, compared to 18,397 during the same period in 2023, according to the latest NYPD statistics.
All right, hit my air horn so I can do this. All right, let's pay these bills real quick. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Also, feel free to share and leave a comment. Also, check us out on our other social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. All right, let's get right into it. Drop my ball. Okay, first and foremost, let's give these idiots the dummy buzzer. A group of, basically, for y'all who didn't catch that, a group of people, a group of young teenagers, basically raided a store. Basically, that's basically what they did. They raided a store in Brooklyn, and they tried to rob that mother. That's it. That's what they did.
Wait, what? Bruh.
No, I'm just keeping it real. That's exactly what they did. This is, I mean, you gotta wonder, where the parents, you know, and I don't know. We repeat this so many times, but you gotta ask, where the parents, where are the fathers in these type of situations? But these are just some 15-year-old troublemakers walking into a store with masks on. They're asking to remove their mask, and they're refusing to remove their mask. And which you could probably imagine was not no regular like the regular mask that, you know, we wear to that we were wearing like during COVID. It's probably not like that.
Bruh.
It's probably no regular mask like that. It's probably like one of those full masks or something like that. And they were asking to remove it, and they were refusing. Now stores do have their policies. For y'all who don't like it, stores do have their policies. They can refuse to serve you because of certain things. Okay, this is their right. It's not a law, but under certain conditions, like
Bruh.
They can refuse to serve you. And under this condition, they ask them to remove their masks. They refuse to do it. And then they begin to try to rob the place. That's what they did. They tried to rob the place.
Wait, what?
That's it. They deserve whatever punishment that they get. These young men, in my opinion, need to be taught some type of lesson. Because obviously at home, their parents are not teaching them. Now, whether these are kids with two parents or one parent households, I don't know. But I am just going to assume that most, if not all, of these kids are coming from one parent households. And a majority of them are probably going to be a female household.
Bruh.
I'm just saying. If you know what I'm trying to get at, I'm just saying. This is very sad. This is very, very, very sad. But let's give, if we can we give a round of applause real quick to the police department for doing their job. Again, these criminal young menaces off the street. I don't blame them. Some people, they just, I don't know. They like that. It's like their breath of crime. But to get these young kids off of the street, I think it's a good thing. I think they should serve whatever time that they get, and hopefully, it'll do them some good. But letting them out, that would, to me, that wouldn't be a good decision. Because at some point, even though this particular young man who was caught was only 15, yeah, at some age you gotta learn a lesson. You gotta take responsibilities. Take responsibility. I said responsibilities. Take responsibility for the actions that you commit. And this is why, to me, men are needed, because men teach other young men these things. I'm not saying whatever. We're not going to go into that whole debate on how a woman can't raise a man and a man can't raise a woman. We not going to go into that.
Bruh.
Nah, we're not going to go into that. What I'm just saying is this. At some point in this child's life, probably there was not a male figure in this child's life, or this child probably didn't take to the male figure that was in his life, because the male figure in his life probably wasn't his father. He just probably didn't take to it. But I'm saying, he had other choices. We all have choices. We all have different choices. We all have different decisions to make. I'm pretty sure within his community, whatever community that he lived. Can we pull a picture? Is this a melanin child? Non-melanin. Oh no, they don't show it because he's too young. Okay, I'm just going to assume that this is a melanin child. Okay, I'm going to assume that, but I don't know. Even if it's a non-melanin child, but I'm going to assume that it's a melanin child. Okay. Now, the problem with that is that there's, like I said, there's not a lot of fathers around. Or there's not a lot of male influences around. But I will say this. No matter what neighborhood this child came from, I'm pretty sure there were programs that this child could have entered. That's what I said. There's different choices that this child probably had. This child chose to make this choice, which was a bad choice to make, and because of that, I think he has to learn. Like, if you make these type of decisions, if you make bad decisions, the result will be bad as well. Somebody got to teach them. If nobody at home is teaching them, somebody has got to teach them. All right, listen, let's check out one of these comments real quick that was posted. And these young men, let's not forget that these young men roll up in there with guns. With guns. With guns. With guns. 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 Guns.
Bruh.
No. Guns. Like they was up in there. Yeah, what would do that again? Do that? I didn't know you even had that. I did not know you had that gunfire. But yeah, they was up in there firing, man. They was up in there firing. I really didn't know that that we had that. But they was in there like they was bucking, man. Yeah. They had to be in there like that, man. They had to be in there like that. And now this young man, very young, because 15 is very young. Very, very young. He's gonna be sitting there and he's gonna be sitting there behind bars, like, yeah, thank you, for a very long time. And he's so young. 15. He's probably gonna who knows how much time he's gonna get. We have to do a follow-up on this story, but who knows how much time this young man is gonna get. That's because he shot at officers. Now that's like just shooting at officers. Let me tell you this: in most states, okay, a lot of people don't know this. In most states, shooting at officers can be seen as was it assault with a deadly weapon? Also, as what's the other charge that I'm looking for? Attempted murder. Do you understand? And this young man is only 15. And he could probably be facing that. Along with other young teenagers. This in our melanin society, stuff like this, we have to get that under control. We have to do something with our youth. We have to create more and better programs. And when I say that, I'm saying this, okay, listeners, because I'm about to get a little deep here. What I'm saying is this: what we need to do is we need to have people from within the communities create the programs for the youth. That's what we need to have. But we need the people from within the communities to sit there and actually listen to the youth and create these programs that will bring the youth to these programs and off the streets, because this is very sad. Let whatever community he's from, give them the dummy buzzer too. Give the parents the dummy buzzer. All of them. Because this is something that should not be happening in our melanin communities. And this happened in Brooklyn, obviously, in the melanin community, where these children decided to rob a store. At 15 years old, you should not be thinking about robbing a fucking store, bro. I'm just dead serious. And I'm just keeping it real, bro. Message. You should be thinking about so many other things, but not robbing a fucking store. Okay? And now you're going to be sitting in jail with attempted robbery, not even a robbery, because you didn't even complete the job.
Bruh.
So now you with attempted robbery, but you still have the gun charge and you still have firing at officers. All right, listen, let's get into this comment right quick, because this thing is getting me heated, man. It's getting me heated how our youth is suffering. I don't care what anybody say about what the Caucasian man is doing or not doing. All of this stuff starts within the home. All of it. All of it.
Message.
Starts from within the home. All right, let's get into this comment. All right, I said, good work, security, for not taking any bullets or beaten down. Beaten down for that shorty. Can you bring that up on the big screen? I need to see that bigger. I'm sorry, bring that up on the big. All right, better. It says, good work to security for not taking any bullets or a beat down for a, for a job. For a. Can I say it again? Can I say? For a underpaid, overworked job. Which this is true. I don't know anybody, any of my listeners. I don't know if any of y'all have worked security or I know anybody in security. I have worked security myself. It is an unpaid field, and you do work a lot of hours. Anybody that has ever worked like corrections or just mall security or whatever. Just security. Security itself. Yes, you work long hours and you are definitely underpaid. Okay. Let me continue with it. All right, it further says, you take a hit, you're replaced within minutes. I applaud you for that. Your life is much more important than a job. This is true. And then the person ends off by saying, God bless you. But yes, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's life is more important than any job. My life is more important than this job that I'm doing right here, right now. It's way more important than that. But we all have to make some type of living. All of us. And in my opinion, because of that, that's what gives any job value. I mean, to me.
Message.
I'm just saying. But I like this person's comment. I agree with what they're saying. A round of applause again for that security guard who acted quickly and did what they had to do. I would say God bless that person too, because who knows how many lives he just saved. Like, for real. Who knows?
Bruh.
Who knows how many lives he just saved? So we gotta give him that. You know what I mean? All right. Drop my bomb. Let me get up out of here. All right, listeners. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all later. Peace out.